Welcome to today's video. I'm Gary Wiriawan and today is another everyday photography vlog where I try to capture beautiful pictures. Not beautiful, but I try to make an effort to find some nice, interesting photographs in everyday mundane situation. So yeah, if you want to check out the other vlogs, you can check it out here on the card above. But basically on these vlogs, I will explain to you my thinking, my thought process of how I come up with the pictures, the composition, the camera settings, and all of that good stuff in a POV style vlog. So today the concept is that I'm going to try to capture this beautiful sunset, exploding colors in the sky right now. It's so beautiful. I want to try to capture it as best as I can. I'm here in a restaurant. I want to eat dinner with my wife, and it's just moments like this where you see something really beautiful and you have a camera with you and you're able to capture that effortlessly with some thinking of how you get a nice composition. So in terms of camera gear, I want to explain my situation a little bit. I'm bringing with me two cameras. One is a micro four thirds camera. This is the Panasonic Lumix GX850 mini micro four thirds camera, and right now on this guy I have the Panasonic Lumix 20mm f1.7 lens. I also have with me the Panasonic 14mm f2.5 as well as the Olympus 75mm f1.8 telephoto lens. I rarely use the 75mm for photography vlog like this. I usually use it for commercial photography or for documentary photography, but today is kind of different. I want to try to force myself to use that lens more often. And the other camera is my new Leica M8.2, this guy right here. This is such a beautiful camera. I'm having a lot of fun using this camera because this is just a full manual camera. There's no autofocus, there's no live view on the LCD screen, and everything has to be done manually, even though it's a digital camera. So it's the closest thing as I can get to film camera without having to use film. And yeah, the camera is really old, so it has its drawbacks and shortcomings, but it really makes me appreciate photography process even more. Maybe the end result might not be as good as the newer full frame camera, but I'm having lots and lots of fun using that guy right there. And the lens on the Leica M8.2 is the TTArtisan 35mm f2 lens. Beautiful lens, not really the best, but I'm having lots of fun with that lens as well. I think the result is more than good enough. So now let's try to take some pictures. All right, wow, what a beautiful sunset over there. So I want to try to capture it. Right now I have the Olympus 75mm on my GX850, and I'm hoping I can kind of capture the glimpse of sunset behind that billboard over there, trying to find a focal point to help the eyes to anchor into the photo. So let's see, what can we use as an anchor? Well, maybe let's try to do a silhouette kind of photography. Use that billboard over there and kind of underexpose it a little bit. So this is aperture priority f1.8. Try to capture it, something like this. So I don't want too much of the part on the ground. I want more of the sky, so more negative part. I want to try to showcase the sky on this picture, but focusing will definitely be an issue because of the silhouette thingy going on right there. So yeah, let's try to capture the photos, try our best to salvage the situation and still try to capture the beautiful sky. What about that power lines over there? Let's try. So maybe they can make a nice leading line. Let's try to put it into the lower left part of the image. Lots of silhouettes and more of the sky again. Really nice. I like this kind of composition. I want to try to capture a wide angle scenery with a wider lens later on, maybe the 14mm, we'll see. But yeah, what a beautiful sky right now. I really love it. Moments like this is where I kind of really enjoy photography because I can try to freeze this particular moment in time and have it in a picture that I can take a look on later and remember the feeling of oh, what an awesome sky, things like that. It's really awesome. That's one of the benefits of photography in my opinion. So yeah, I want to try to get a little bit more of the cloud on the top right there. really helps to balance the picture with the sky, something like that. What about we move a little bit to the right? All right, really nice. Really nice. All right, so I switch lens to the 14mm f2.5, this guy right here on the GX850. You know what? I will try to shoot this picture again with my Leica M8 later on. But now, let's try to do the same thing with the GX850. Aperture priority f2.5, I'm keeping it wide open. I'm not really too concerned about the sweet spot of this particular lens. I don't care about those technical details. All I want to do is just try to get a good picture, period. So f2.5 aperture priority, everything else automatic. So let's try to lock the exposure. I want to try to make those part on the ground more like silhouette, you know, the roads, the buildings. Let's turn them into silhouette and just focus on the sky. Wow, beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh my God. With the wide angle lens, you can really capture the sky. If you can see what I'm doing on the camera, I like to do something like this, you know. All of the interesting parts are going on over there with the clouds and the swirly clouds above it. Really, really nice. I might crop this picture a little bit later, but you know, I'm happy with it as it is. A lot of the sky with the 14mm. I get, you know, the feeling of grandness, you know. Let's try horizontal composition again, and let's try to anchor the upper left part of the image to the, the lower left part of the image to one of the power lines on the distance right there. Something like this. I will crop it a little bit later, or maybe I will switch to the 20mm. Let's try to switch to 20mm. So I switched to the 20mm Panasonic Lumix f1.7. I'm keeping it at aperture priority f1.8, and right away we get a more focused kind of composition compared to the 14mm, and I'm hoping I can just focus on the interesting part of the sky. With the 14mm we captured way too much of the sky and it looks bland, but with this I think it's perfect. Look at this picture right here. Oh my God, nice. Yeah, I'm sorry for being too excited, but I really am. You know, look at the sky. Hope you can see on the DJI camera right there. It's just so wonderful. Wow. Moments like this is really where, you know, photography is really shining. Being able to capture this moment and be able to look at the pictures later on, it's just something really special. All right, with the 20mm, I think horizontal composition works better. Nice. Alright, so I switched to my Leica M8.2 with the TTArtisan 35mm f2, and I'm keeping it at f2. I want to try to capture again the sky with silhouette kind of background, the streets, the buildings, and make it into a nice composition. I'm keeping it at f2. I'm going to do the rangefinder focusing using the viewfinder right here, so you cannot really see me doing the focusing kind of thing, but let me show you what's going on the viewfinder. Basically, you see right there, there's like a small little rectangle on the center. If I turn the focus ring, then hopefully I will be able to align the box in the middle with everything else around it. So yeah, let's try to focus and capture the picture. I want to try to stop down to f4 maybe. I'm keeping the shutter speed to 4000, so I'm switching to full manual now except for the ISO. What about f5.6? Alright, let's try f5.6. I don't care about the ISO. I'm keeping everything at infinity. The focus, is on infinity. Right, let's try to capture the picture. I'm sorry you cannot see what I'm doing on the Leica, but hopefully it will turn out really nice. Focus on infinity, f5.6. Again, I'm trying vertical compositions. I'm hoping the leading lines from the power lines can help to make the picture look better. Oh wow, really nice. Wow, beautiful sky. I'm so happy. You know, I just finished another vlog. You can check out the video on right here. I don't know where the card is, but right there. And you can watch it. That's recorded earlier today before this beautiful sky. You know, during that time it was really sunny, but also it was really cloudy and it almost rained, but thankfully it doesn't rain at all today. So yeah, I'm capturing more vertical compositions. Now let's try to capture horizontal again. Trying my best to balance We got some bird on the sky. I think that will look nice, hopefully. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. The sky just exploded with beautiful colors. Oh my god, what a beautiful sunset. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed today's vlog. So please let me know in the comment down below which one is your favorite picture from today's vlog. I hope that these pictures are good enough for you. I hope that you can enjoy them. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel down below. Thank you and see you on the next video. Goodbye.